So Dana White has finally been asked about this whole Conor McGregor YouTuber boxing situation, and he has waved off the possibility of Conor McGregor versus Logan Paul, Jake Paul, or KSI in India. He's waved off all three, and he says that he hopes Conor can return to the UFC by the fall of 2025, this year. Do I think it's going to happen? No. Conor's kind of really far gone. YouTuber boxing fight would be much more plausible because I believe there would be less drug testing, and there would be this like drive to just get the fighters out there regardless of what they're facing. In the UFC, it's different. They've got drug testers a lot, like all the time. They're drug testing you. They got you in the pool, the drug testing pool. They're getting you ready. The UFC is legit. It's legit. It's fully legit. It's one of my favorite things about the organization. And Conor's going to have to find a way to get back to that legit form, that legit lifestyle. And I doubt he does it. I really do. Conor has made so much money. He is living a lifestyle that is completely alien to the one he used to live. And the money, the fame, all of that changes you, man. And it's changed Conor. Mostly for the worse, but again, like, it's nice to finally, to celebrate and take part in the festivities and use your riches and bask in your riches. You know what I'm trying to say? It's nice to take advantage of what you finally earned. And on the other side of things, if he really does miss everything about the octagon, then he should have been taking his steps to get back to the octagon much earlier. Michael Chandler waited 2 years for him. 2 years, 2 full years for him to return. He wasn't able to. Chandler moved on. He fought Charles Oliveira recently, lost to him. A lot of people have been wanting the Conor fight. Dan Hooker wanted the Conor fight. I think somebody else wanted the Conor fight too. I forget who though. I think Ilya, but then that kind of ended because Ilya now has beef with Conor. And it's because of the same things that I've been saying about Conor. It's Conor's drug problem. It's his anger issue type of nature. It's a lot of things, and all those things are what's currently preventing him from making a return to the octagon. And like I said, I stand behind the argument that Conor never returns to the octagon. I think Conor's done. Conor's been done. I think what's next for Conor is what Conor's trying to do, a YouTuber boxing match. And although no one wants it, and I definitely don't want it, the sad truth is that's all he's got left. But at least the UFC still welcomes him with open arms. Dana wants him to fight. No matter what Conor's been going through, Dana still welcomes him back to the UFC. He wants him to return. I understand why. Conor has made the UFC an insurmountable amount of money. But I protest the welcoming of Conor because of the alleged accusations that have been made towards Conor and the charges that Conor has faced, and the trial that Conor has participated in, all involving RAPE, which is quite disgusting. And as soon as you're associated with stuff that relates to that, it's a done deal. You're I forgot the word, but all the companies you're associated with, the brand deals and things like that, it's all thrown away. So I am still quite surprised that Dana's still welcoming him back and that the UFC still, holds space for him. But yeah, like I said, even if the UFC is begging Conor to return, there are still the concrete regulations involved with his return. One of which is actually being clean off the drugs, the copious, various amount of drugs that Conor is likely taken. So yeah, Conor, Dana, That relationship is apparently still alive and well. Like I said, Dana wants Conor to return in fall of 2025. I think if Conor was ever to return, which again is highly, highly unlikely, it'll likely be, I would say, mid 2026. You know, but it all just remains to be seen. Like I said, I am leaning more towards the possibility of Conor to never return. I would be comfortable in saying Conor's never going to return to the octagon. And yeah, you know, it's just because of it's largely because of Conor. You know, who can we blame? Who can he blame but himself? And so yeah, overall, you let me know what you think. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Most importantly, subscribe. I don't know why I blanked there. And yeah, I'll see y'all in the next. I'm gonna fucking read this. Overall, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. But most importantly, subscribe. I love you guys, and I'll see y'all in the next.